Hello, good morning. Welcome to High Vibes at 5:55, brought to you by the Rich Living Academy. I'm supposed to be saying that and I keep forgetting. But this is brought to you by the Rich Living Academy. If you'd like to find out more about the Rich Living Academy, you can go to michellehouse.com.au/academy. Good morning, it's Friday. Guess what happens on Fridays? Those of you listening onto the podcast on a Friday, it's going to make sense. Those of you listening on a Thursday, oh well. Good morning, good morning. Let's vibe it up. So today is Friday and it's all about sharing our rich living moment. So if we can get a hashtag going in the comments here, and I can read them up on the podcast. Good morning, Bev. Morning, Emma's made it. Good morning. I'm just saying good morning to everybody coming on the live. Lovely to see you all this morning. So hashtag rich living moment. So maybe just take a couple of seconds and think about what was a rich living moment for you today. So a rich living moment is something where you have felt soul filled, enriched. Maybe it's grateful, maybe it's appreciation, maybe it's something like that, something along those lines. I don't know if anybody's been following me on Instagram. My Instagram handle is Michelle House AU. Awkward pause. Michelle House AU. And I just posted this morning, the floors are finished. Everybody will be so pleased to know. I know you've been following along. The floors are finished, so we get to put the furniture back upstairs that is kind of on the deck, in the backyard, everywhere at the moment. Our lives will get a bit in order. So for me, it's been like, I don't have a rich living moment this week. It's been chaos. My office is a mess. The kids are here and over there, and I'm climbing over people, and when you've got one messy kid, everybody gets a little bit messy and out of order. So, and then I was kind of thinking, that's not true. Let's have a think about that. Yes, that's been the focus point, but when I go, okay, let's have a think about the rich living moments, I wrote a list this morning, and I said to Jonathan, who's sitting next to me, and I said, what was my rich living moment this week? And he starts rattling off all of these things. And I think, hey, Priscilla, over in America, nice to see you on the live. So I think with rich living moments, we can sometimes get to the end of the week and go, oh, it was such a hard week. It was so busy. It was too hard. All these bad things happened. Let's turn it around and make them a hashtag rich living moment and share them in the comments. Share them in the comments. Hey, Michelle from the UK. Hey, Karen, good morning. Lovely to see you all joining. So we're doing hashtag rich living moment. So for me, I've already shared one with you on High Vibes this week, which was about finding my costume for the costume party. That was pretty fun and exciting. The other wonderful thing that happened for me this week, that happens once a month, is I get to meet up with my Academy members live. And we have a live where we talk about, I do a little bit of a masterclass with them, and then we talk about where everybody's at and what's going on in their lives, and if anybody needs any help or coaching or guidance to move through anything in their life. And it's a highlight for me. I love it. I love being able to connect online. It's amazing, right? Internet technology is so amazing, with people all over the world. So we had beautiful Caroline from the UK. She was there on the live. And then we had people from Brisbane, Michelle Maddie from the UK. She joined in at one point. So for me, really tuning into the rich living moment of that is, we are lucky. We are living in a time, where this wonderful technology is available to us, but also in a location where we have access to this kind of stuff. I know there's lots of countries around the world that are having to walk 2.5 hours this morning to go and get their fresh water. So thinking about what your rich living moment is in your life is really important, because it raises your vibe. Again, like I was talking about in the High Vibes yesterday or the day before, when we're excited, when we're having fun, when we're filled with joy and fun and laughter and adventure, when we've got that vibe going on, people can't help but tap into a little bit around that, and whatever mood they were in is enhanced a little bit by your rich living high vibe. So yes, Tuesday was the other part to Tuesday for me was knowing that one of the members of the academy that's been with me for quite some time, I know that when she first joined, the kind of work that we do in there was new to her. It wasn't something that she'd been around or involved in, so it was hard for her to find her feet initially. And, you know, because in there we're talking about spiritual growth, development, mindset, we're talking about emotional balancing and chakras and sacral chakras and all of this kind of stuff. And it was a bit overwhelming for her to begin with. Now, she had a choice way back then to go, whoa, hang on a second, this isn't for me. This isn't for me. This is too hard. I don't know how that's going to change my life. But she didn't. She did what we do as Rich Living Revolutionaries it's a little motto. I'll have to create a motto, but it's a little motto where we are persistent, we're consistent, and we're disciplined, and we show up. So she showed up to every live, every live meetup. She showed up every week posting in the themed posts that were for guidance and coaching. And I saw a completely different woman on the screen, but I saw a completely different woman on Tuesday. She has evolved before my eyes. Just how I sometimes say, here I am evolving right before your eyes. I've been able to watch this process with her, and I feel so proud of her for not backing down and for not giving up and for not saying it was too hard and for not buying into the excuse, for embracing it, for also seeing that, you know, the little universe message of this has shown up for me for a reason, let's go there. I know I'm scared, I know I don't kind of understand what's going on, or I'm, you know, when all those excuses start coming up, and she just kept showing up, and it was difficult and challenging for her. Not so much difficult, but I could see that it was challenging for her, or challenging her, you know, month after month, until I'd just seen before my eyes on Tuesday this most amazing, incredible, confident, gifted, talented, generous, expressive person living a soul-filled, rich life. So for me, that's my hashtag rich living moment this week, is celebrating her and celebrating all of the members in my academy and all of the members that have worked with me in mastery, all of you that have worked with me under the banner of Rich Living, if you like. I celebrate all of you because I know that at times things feel hard, things feel difficult, and every single one of you shows up wherever you need to show up, and you communicate and you express what's going on, and you move through what you need to move through. I'm very proud of all of you. So if nobody has said that to you this week, all of you, and I know there's a lot of you that are on here this morning, very, very proud of you. And again, I will mention it because the Rich Living Academy is the space where you have the accountability. I think that that's what I miss in my life. Like I do have a coach that a mentor, advisor that I see regularly, because the feeling of accountability actually is another tool that I use to help me get through stuff and help me get stuff done. So I know that it's important, which is why I created the academy for you guys, so that you have that accountability, soft, gentle, loving, supportive accountability that will hold you as you move through and navigate what we need to navigate in life, whether it's money, whether it's a relationship, whether it's parenting, anything, whatever it is, so that you can always be living a deeply connected life. So let's jump over to the comments really quickly. Have a look at, we've got a couple of Rich Living moments. What have we got over here? So I'm going to go to Bev. Good morning, Bev. Bev's Rich Living moment, talking to the editor about my book. And congratulations to you. You finished the book, which was, I know, an intention for you was to actually have your book finished. And again, isn't that something that we could put off? Says the cricket's going on in my head about writing a book. So congratulations. And that's so exciting that you're at that phase where you're talking to your editor. That's so exciting, very exciting. Michelle Matty. Hi, Michelle from the UK. Free tickets to see Paloma Faith last night. I know, I saw your Facebook. That looked like an amazing concert. So they were gifted to you. That's super cool. Super, super cool. Georgina saying, love you all. This tribe is amazing. It is, isn't it? We're very, very lucky. It's a very, very special tribe. All right. So here's another couple of rich living moments that I just couldn't let go by. Obviously, I had my meeting with my coach and my advisor and my mate yesterday. More than anything, my mate, Brent, and who is, I've got no fancy words. He's the dude, man. He's the dude. Thank you, Brent, for yesterday. Here's another rich living moment. When your 14-year-old daughter can come to you and say with ease, without feeling like she's going to be judged, when she can come to you and say, I'm feeling really emotional and I don't know why, and you've got the time to sit with her and talk about that. I think that, you know, one of the things I was saying to Brent yesterday was, oh my God, having our own businesses, it's so hard, it's so hard. And he's going, yeah, but it's fun. I'm going, it's so hard. But what I love about having our own business, me with my own business, Jonathan with his own business, is that we choose our own hours and our family can always be our priority. And so, you know, when she comes to me and she says that, I go, oh, you know what sometimes makes me feel better when I'm emotional? A massage. Let's go have a massage. And then to be able to go and do that and not put it off. You know, I found that I was always putting things off. Like, yeah, I'll do it on the weekend. Yeah, let's talk about that tonight. Yeah. Having this, having my own business gives me that freedom to be able to be present to what I want to be present to immediately. Yeah, so oh my God, so many rich living moments. So you can keep sharing your rich living moment in here. I'll also get a hashtag going on the page, because it's really important to be sharing your rich living moments so that your soul can rise up to the surface and shine for all of the wonderful things that have happened to you this week. Have an amazing weekend, a really, really good weekend. Next week will actually be the last week of High Vibes. I need music. The last week of High Vibes, because it's school holidays and it's hanging out time with my children and having some fun other than doing schoolwork. So we will be off for 2 weeks. Somebody sent an angry face. I bet that was an accident. So we'll have a bit of a break and then we will be back. But tune in next week. And of course, always, Emma's giving me the sound effects in the background. Dun, 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 dun. Thanks, Em. Oh, it's crazy here on a Friday, right? So, yeah, we'll be on break so here next week, on break for 2, but during those 2 weeks, we'll run some best-ofs. So the best-ofs will start to come through at 5:55 for you here. All right, have a gorgeous weekend. Go live rich. See you later.